Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're gonna go over 5 ways that you can play with the bass guitar in bachata. Here we go. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna show you the regular bass step in a basic step form. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the guys count on the 1 to our left. We're gonna do the bass step, which looks like this. Let's actually do a regular basic first. Regular basic, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is the bass step. The bass step is on counts 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. So when you see the step, watch it once first. You're gonna go slow, quick, quick, tap, slow, quick, quick, freeze. With the counts that I just did, it's gonna look 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Yeah, so this is a step that we're doing to the bass guitar. When you put on a song and you listen to, I say like 98% of the bachatas, you're gonna hear that same bass line. It's gonna go dung, gung, 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 dung, gung, 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 dung, gung, 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 so on and so forth. So there's many steps, many things you can do to play with the bass, so you're not just restricted to doing the regular basic the whole time. This is just one way that you can actually play with the music with what's going on in the bachata song. So let's do it again together. We're gonna do one regular bass step first, one regular basic, and then we're gonna go to the bass step slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, basic, 2, 3, 4. Here's the bass step. We go 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. We go 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7. Last time, 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8.
So one thing you want to keep in mind, two things. First, ladies, we're doing the gentleman's count, but just like in all bachata when we teach footwork, we do it on the gentleman's count when we're doing both the gentlemen and the ladies. But then when you're doing your step, your 1 goes this way. So you'll go 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7. The steps are exactly the same, your 1 is a different direction. And the second thing you want to keep in mind is your first step, when you do that long step and hold, that 1, and you kind of drag it out, you're going to go like this, 1, and you're going to try to get your body weight over this left leg, yes? So you don't want to do this, 1, and stay over your right leg, because it's going to make you kind of do a really awkward shuffle. So you're 1, and it's actually 1, 2, we just don't say 2. So that hold, boom, you're shifting your weight over this leg so that this is easy to do fast. Bum, bum, ba, yeah? So slow, bum, ba, ba, yeah? So let's try it again, and make sure you really get your body weight over that left leg. We go, switch your weight, and switch, tap, hold, and switch, tap, drag, da-da. Same thing on this side. When you go to your right, you need to get your body over that right leg. So make sure you're doing that on both sides. That will really make this quick step really smooth instead of like you're tripping over yourself.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you 5 things on 5 different variations of the bass step. At the end of the video, I'll actually do all of them with music just so you guys can practice, so we're not going back and forth. And then when you guys do want to just practice and rewatch this video, you can just go straight to the music. Yeah, so number 1 is again the regular one that we just did now. So just do it again. We have 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7 last time. 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Second one. What we're gonna do is the same thing, but we're gonna be dragging the foot behind. So the regular version of this is just a cross behind on 2. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we're gonna turn that into a bass step, yeah, and we're gonna drag that second step behind so it looks a little bit more curler.
Think of it like a hook. So if you're taking this right leg, and this one's gonna come around and hook behind. You don't need to hook it like so where you get tripped up like this, but you're just gonna cross behind the leg. So you're gonna hook it, and you actually want that foot to kind of drag. You should almost hear it if the room is quiet.
Here we go. So the second step, we're going like it's gonna look like this: 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Step drag, boom, boom, and step drag, boom, boom, is counts. 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7. One more for good luck. 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8.
So just to go over again from when we're actually doing the full step, when I say don't cross behind to trip yourself up, when I go 1, I'm actually kind of stepping back here, not trying to stay in the same line. So when I did the first version, boom, I'm in the same line. Boom, everything's here. This one's going boom, and this one goes to the back line so I can unwind nicely. Yeah? So this one can be a little tricky. It's still the same step, but it can feel really weird for that one, right? So last time, you want to do it with me? We did this 1, yeah? And it's I stopped them abruptly. So we're just doing that weight shift and hold. This one, we're going to get onto this leg as fast as possible to free up our right leg. So we go boom, yeah? And then that's when this one does that hook behind. So let's reset, and we're gonna go as fast as we can, shift to free up our right leg. And we go 1 and 3, 4. Last time, and then we'll do the other side. Ready, and 1 and 3, 4. Yeah, so let's do the other side. So we're tapping with our right. We'll do it really slow. We're gonna step on this one as fast as we can to free up this left leg. Yeah, so again, he's adding drama for you. Oh, and now yoga. So.
I was going to do like a handstand thing, but I was probably going to die. So
yeah, and.
Didn't even try.
Yeah, it wasn't going to go well. So we're going to get as fast as we can into our right leg to free up our left leg to do the hook. Ready, and 5, and 7, 8. Again, reset, reset, reset. Ready, and 5, and 7, 8. Yeah? So hopefully those kind of make sense. We have the one that's all on the line, and this one hooks back and then winds.
So, number 1, regular bass step, going left and right. 2 is the one with the hook behind, still going in a left and right motion. The number 3, we're gonna do almost like in place. It's not gonna be like a traveling, like a basic to your left or basic to your right. So if you're facing this direction, if you've taken Dominican style classes or just learned like basic footwork classes, this is a super common footwork that's used. It's going tapping out, tapping in, shifting the weight, and tap, tap out, tap in, shift the weight. Try it again. This is the regular timing though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this step and we're gonna put it into the count of a bass. Yeah, the count 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Try that with us. So it's gonna be slow, quick, quick, tap. We're here, we go slow, quick, quick, tap, slow, quick, quick, tap, slow, quick, quick, tap, slow, quick, quick, tap, slow, quick, quick, tap again, slow, quick, quick, last time, and 1, and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. So this third step is another way you can play with it. It's kind of like incorporating footwork now, but just to the bass timing. Yeah, we're doing this for number 3 and number 4. So think of, we'll explain this a little bit more later. Think of number 1 and number 2 as something that you can do as you're dancing. Yeah, so these are stuff like if you're going left and right, yeah, we can do the bass that we can go bass, boom, boom, bass. We could even do the drag behind, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. So it's more when you guys are dancing. A little tip, I said I was going to say it later, but I'll say everything now. You don't want to make it look like weird. You don't want to make it look plain. The bass step is pretty obvious because you're actually slowing the first step down. Our recommendation, so for example, like I wouldn't do like bass. It's just kind of awkward if you're doing the bass together. You can, it's not like somebody's going to come out, no, don't do that. Yeah, it's cool to do, play with it, but you don't actually have to make your partner do it if you don't want to. So what I would do, for example, I do the bass step while, for example, I give her a turn. So I can go 1, 2, 3, I can go here, bass, boom, boom, ba. Or if I don't want to do the hook behind, I can go bass, boom, boom, ba. So I'm doing something while she's doing something else. And even when she's turning, she's not like turning with the bass count.
I did once, but only because he was counting it in my body.
Yeah, so even if she does or doesn't, it doesn't matter. Like I can do stuff with the bass while she's doing stuff to the bongo or just doing a regular basic.
Yeah,
Does that
once
make sense?
I hear him say boom, boom, my body just does exactly what he's counting, which is weird, but.
Yeah, so here's the opposite way for if you're a follower and you're watching this, you're like, but when can I do the bass step if he's not leading it or whatever? So now if the guy's doing a turn, because he's always going to be doing like 50,000 turns also. So if I'm here, you can do the bass here. Yeah? While the guys are doing a turn or doing a loop or anything. So you can throw it in and mix it in with other stuff. You don't actually have to be like, okay, this is just restricted to footwork.
It's planned time.
Yeah, so you can do this in urban style, modern, Dominican style, sensual. It's not just like you can only do this to Dominican because it's like a step. No, this applies to everything.
It's to an instrument in the music, so as long as that instrument is there, it's appropriate.
Yeah?
But like anything, we tell you guys to use it like sparingly, like salt, just so that it's not every other step you're doing is a bass step. They're cool when they're done, they're sprinkled in, not over seasoned, So that's that. So we know when we're doing our partner work and traveling, we can use those traveling bass steps.
Here we go. So number 4. For this footwork, instead of doing like one that's similar to this, we're going to go forward, forward, back, back. Just let's do the regular step first. I'm going to go forward with the left, forward with the right, back with the left, tap with the right. We go forward with the right, forward with the left, back with the right, and tap. Yeah, so that's like the basic version of that step in a regular basic. But now we're going to do the same thing like we did in number 3. We're going to change it to the bass timing.
But before we do that, just for a slightly different view in case you can't really see depth, so imagine we're far away from each other on that first step. We're actually going to come, are you going to go with this leg? I'll go with this one. We come towards each other completely, then we step away and tap. Come towards on the first 2, back on the last 2. So actually changing directions. So we're not doing this. Yes, we're actually step together, step back. If we had lines, we're going to a forward line and back to the back line.
Yeah, let's try it again, but now we're going to do it to the bass time. So we're here. We're going 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. Notice how the body opens in this way, then this way. We go forward and back, boom. With the time we go 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. Yes, yes. So that's footwork number 4. Again, if you're doing this within partner work, usually if I'm doing a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, I allow some space on that 7, 8. So we can go 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. You can go back to regular and do a turn and get out of it whatever way you want. That's just one of the many ways you can use it if you want to try number 4.
Yeah, this step that he was just doing, it's more common to do on 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't be surprised if leaders you're doing this and the follower doesn't know and she just does her regular basic. It's not wrong. She just might not pick up on it the first time. Maybe she'll pick up on it a second time. Maybe it just doesn't happen and that's fine. But ladies, if you pick up on that kind of hold and 3, try to mirror it, but if you don't, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, just being realistic. Like, unless you're Superman, you won't know that that's coming. Like, sometimes you get like a really good connection and you can do it on the first one. But again, if you don't start until 5, you're human. It's okay. Yeah, so let's realistically show what might happen. I'm going to start the bass step, but she's going to do a regular basic. But on 5, she's going to be like, oh, I see what you're doing there. I'm going to catch up to that. Let me try that bass. Yeah,
it's a little more realistic.
So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, we're doing our basics. So it's common that she's probably going to do a basic here while I do the bass. And they're like, okay, she saw it. So now we can go both do the bass. I'll do one more since she just caught the flow. Boom. Boom, boom, but then it's like too much if you keep going, yeah? So I won't do more than like 4 for sure, yeah? So anytime you're playing with footwork, I wouldn't keep repeating the same stuff, but this can be like an intermediate video in case you're watching. So if we're doing stuff like, you can throw like a basic and then bass. Go back to your basic and then bass. Boom, boom, and then do like 2 basics, do some partner work, and then throw a bass here and there. It's like salt. You put too much salt in your food, you're going to taste it. Sprinkle it in just enough so it's okay, yeah? So you don't want to do it so much. Don't overkill it with bass steps throughout your whole dance because it can get a little bit awkward from the outside.
Yeah, and then last tip before we move on to the fifth version is the more that you incorporate your whole body into your steps, like incorporate body movement, the more that your bass step is visible to your partner. So she's not always, or she shouldn't always be looking at your feet. So if your bass step looks like this, it might be harder for her to see, but the more that you add your body or intention, maybe you do like a little freeze on that ba, ba, da, ba. It might be easier for her to pick up on it, right? Or if you're doing this hook and you really make a big like ba, ba, da, da, she might be able to pick up on that easier because more is involved in her line of sight and she can play on that. But the more you make it really subtle with the feet, the more she's probably not going to pick up on that, for better or for worse.
Yeah. So those are 4. Number 1 was just the regular one. 2 was the hook behind. 3 was this footwork style on the bass timing. And then number 4, we had the forward, coming forward and then back. Yeah. Number 5 is probably going to be the hardest one. This is going to include a little bit of body movement, but again, we want to throw it as an option because it's very common, especially in urban style, sensual bachata, that you'll see this within partner work. But if you want to practice, this is something good to practice even when you're home alone, like in the mirror, because it's going to actually help you improve your body movement within a basic step. It kind of flares it up a little bit, and it's not something that's super common, like just in a regular basic and staying flat the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do our regular basic first. Let's do actually straight into the bass. I'm going to go 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. This is what it's going to look like. We're going to open up the shoulder. We're going to do 2 bass body rolls. Yeah, it's like one big and one's a little bit smaller towards the end on both sides. It's going to look like this. We're going to go 1 and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Yeah, I'm allowing Nicole to explain that. This is for the guys and for the girls since we both can't explain it at the same time. So we can do it all together.
Yeah, this movement is the only thing, so the first thing I want to say with this movement is it's a lot about the shoulders and the upper body, and we're not really doing much about the pelvis. We don't want to accent the pelvis as we're doing this, right? We're accenting this part of our movement. Yeah, so just keep that in mind as we're going so that you don't feel you are accenting the proper area. So if we're going on 1, our first step is to take this right shoulder and open it up, yeah, so that our body is facing not perfectly to the side, but angular, still comfortable for your knee. Okay, so we go 1, and we need to push our body into our back leg. Same like when we're doing this, 1, yeah, 1, we need to get into our back leg, okay? And we're gonna kind of do a little body roll here. So,
try it with her. Gentlemen and ladies, watch. I see you sitting on the couch.
For your arms, you can just keep them down. So when I do this, just whatever happens with them, you can just let them do whatever and be more controlled about them later. Just don't even worry about them. So we go, open the shoulder up as you step out. 1, yes? And you're gonna go, and you're gonna push this chest forward as you come in. So again, we go 1, and then you have to push the chest in as you step forward. And 3, 4, yes? So the first roll is on 1, and you're preparing for the second one on and. The next roll is on 3, and you finish on 4. So the rolls, like the initiation of the roll, 1, 3, yeah? So let's try a little exercise going this way where we just go 1, 1, 1, and 3. We'll do the quick ones because it's a little easier. So we go 3, and 3, and 3, and 3. Yes, the step is on and the push forward is on 3. So we'll go 1, and 3, and 3, and 3. Slowly, and 1, and 3. Keep going, and 3, and 3, and 3. Yeah.
Slide into that DM like this. I'm just kidding.
So we'll do it on the other side, but not right now. So I just did it multiple times so you can kind of get the hang of it. We'll do that one more time as an exercise just to get that quick one. That's the one that really throws people off. Yeah? Okay, so last time we'll do this little exercise. And ready, and 1, and 3, push, and 3, push, and 3, and 3. Yeah, so you got to get the hang of your foot comes together and then your chest's going to push out. Boom. Yeah? So you may need to rewind that a few times, totally normal.
To the other side.
So now when we do this side on 5, we're going to do the same thing as this right leg goes out. Our shoulder's going to open up our chest. Yes? Not only that, remember we need to push into the back leg. So we go 5, open up the chest, push into the back leg. Again, we go 5. Yes? And you can just let your arms just do whatever they're going to do. We go 5. Now we push our foot together, and push our chest as our foot goes back again. Boom. Ba. Yes? So again, we go 5 and 7, 8. Yeah, so now our chest goes forward. 5, 7. Yeah? Ready? And when our chest goes forward, our leg goes out. Because you can't go like this really without your foot behind you. So that roll has to start with that foot going back. So again, we go 5 and 7, tap, 8. And you want to come back square. Yeah, so let's do the 5 and 7 and 7 and 7. You want to do it with me?
I want to watch.
Okay, so we go, prepare, we do the first one, and we just keep doing that second one. Ready, and 5, and 7, and 7, and 7, and 7,
Damn.
and 7.
Damn.
Yep. Okay, so one more time. Ready.
Let's do them both. So
Okay.
pause right there if you have to. If you need to practice the left side or the right side, you can continue it both. Right now, try this with us. We're going to do one regular basic, and then we're going to do the bass step as we're doing it right now to the left and to the right. We'll do it 2 times.
Here's one thing before we start. When we go 1 and 3, make sure you're 4, you come back here so that you're 5, you're ready to go. If you're stuck on this angle, it's going to be really hard to get all the way around. So when you do your final tap, face forward again.
Yeah. Take it together slowly, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a bass. We go. And 1, and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. 1, and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. How did you do? Bonus, if you're here, sometimes I like to do this little kick and then go into the step. That's just an option. If you want to just do a regular tap, you can. Yeah?
Sometimes I'll do up. I don't usually go back. Sometimes the little kick up with your leg, whether it's a little more proper or a little more relaxed, you can do that with your leg. But again, maybe don't do it every single time, do it sometimes. Make your dancing not so predictable. Keep it fun and different.
Yeah? Here we go. We're going to try all of them just as a recap, and then we'll do it with the music. So, first one, we go basic first. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, bass step. Here we go. And regular basic. And 3, regular bass.
Over the
Boom.
side.
Boom, boom. Again, 1. And 3, 4. Number 2, the drag behind.
Quick.
1. And 3, 4, 5. And 7 again. 1. And 3, 4, 5. And 7. Back to regular basic. One more basic, and then we're going to do number 3. The bass, the footwork, slowly here we go, and boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom. Back to basic, basic 1. Number 4, 4, 4, back, we go, and boom, 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 and boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Last time, boom. And basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More basic, and then we have this last one.
With the body
shoulder,
rolls.
here we go. And 1, and 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8. Toma, boom, 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 tap, boom, 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 and raga, raga, doom. Yes, yes. We're gonna try with the music. If you have to pause any part of this video and practice, make sure to do so. Yeah, and then we're gonna try with music. So when we do it with music, just so you know how we're doing it, we're gonna do one basic. We do the first one twice. Two basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do a basic in between, and we do the second one. Basic in between, the same thing, we do the third one. We're gonna do all of them twice, basic, twice, basic, so on and so forth, just so your mind is ready for what's coming. Yes, yes. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, helps out our channel. Make sure to like this video, share it with your fans. We love you.
Tell us in the comment which one of the 5 you like the best. We would love to know.
If you guys are interested in all of these videos that we're doing, you like our other videos on YouTube, make sure to check out our online course. It's in the description below. Click the little arrow and it shows all the details if you guys are interested in checking out our full online mega bachata course. Here we go with the music. Here we go, guys, with the music from the top. 6 by 6 basic. Here we go, bass first step.
Música que me hace vibrar, razones sin fin.
Second one, regular basic, hook behind.
Tu mirada, la luz al final de mi túnel.
And basic.
Escucho tu voz.
Number 3.
Inmediatamente
and we go tap tap.
Dónde voy, porque yo te amo. Sin ti no hay verano. Y ya no me aguanto, quiero correr a ti. Porque tú
here we go, going forward. We go.
Solo por besarte quiero correr a ti.
And basic. Here we go, last one on the 1. Nice, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you guys enjoyed all of the bass steps. Make sure if you're watching, like and subscribe. It really helps our channel. Make sure to do that now. It's probably over here.
If you're new to our channel, check out our playlist as well. We have one for beginners, intermediate dancers, footwork, and we'll be adding tons of videos and playlists in the future for you guys. So check out the playlist and we hope you enjoy.
See you guys in the next video.